selection.
Second edition of Grammar Girls. Hi there.
Oh, hi.
We should turn the tree on.
Oh, we should. You want to do that?
I'm going to turn the tree on. Be right
All right, I'll intro a little while she's turning the tree on. Today we've got homophones. We will also be discussing the differences between adjectives and adverbs.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then we're going to highlight a little bit of capitalization information. And then we're going to wrap her up with some commonly confused words.
That's the plan,
I know, you guys are like, wow!
Right on the edges of your seats,
That
right?
sounds incredible! It's going to be. Let's start with weather and weather.
Okay.
So the one with the E and the A, that is the stuff that falls from the sky. And think about the Weather Channel, right? And your weather app on your phone. So that's W-E-A, see it right there? T-H-E-R. Just remember it this way. We like the weather, that starts with W-E. The other one starts with W-H. Like, when do you use that one, P? Whether or not you like grammar, you are expected to take care of this business, listen, learn, and... They have some sheet they're supposed to be filling? Yeah, and do your worksheets. And shout out answers when we ask for them. This is interactive, people.
Whether or not, that's W-H-E.
Yep.
No
Whether
idea.
or not you like it, you're a captive audience.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Whether you like us or not, you're responsible for this information. And the worksheet in front of you. Best be paying attention, Pally. Is there a worksheet? Yeah, there's a worksheet. Okay. Did you hand it out yet? I don't know. It's in the future. Not, you're doing it right now. Yeah. Why don't you tell us a joke while I hand out the worksheet? Okay. I got a good one. Why did the monkey fall out of the tree? Did you tell us them last time? All right. Let me finish it, and then I'll tell another one. Okay. Because it was dead. What's bad for your teeth? What's red? What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. It's true. Oh, yeah, it's true. Nobody wants a brick to the face. No. Okay, wait, I got a new one. Here it is. Okay, so the other day, I was at church, and I farted, and I had to sit in my own pew. Get it? I just used the homophone. Pew and pew. Pew and pew. You see it down there? Pew and pew. One of those is a church bench. We have some around the school. You might have seen them. Yeah, you might go. You might have seen people loitering on them regularly, right? Every day. Please stay out of the hallway unless you're sitting on a church bench. Right. It's like you need to go sit in your own pew, though. Yeah. You can find one in the hallway. Your own pew. Get it?
Moving right along, then and then.
Then and then.
That's an important one. We see it all the time. So then is chronologically. First, I came to school. Then I got my coffee.
And here's how you can remember that one really easily. I'm going to put it up on the screen right here. T-H-E-N, spelled almost identically to W-H-E-N, then, when. Both dealing with time.
Versus then with an A, which is comparing two things. Right? So...
She is taller than me.
And we've talked about this before, remember? Her armpit is smellier than mine. Okay?
Sorry about that.
Comparison.
How about loose and lose? You want to start that one?
That's a tricky one. You lose a ball if you throw it into the rafters and it doesn't come down.
Lose, as in you lose a ball if you throw it into the rafters and it doesn't come down.
Spelled like that right there. L-O-S-E.
Right.
Lose. Versus loose, which I went on a diet and then my pants were a little loose. That'd be nice.
That would be
Right?
nice.
Two O's.
Two O's.
Loose.
Loosey-goosey.
Loosey-goosey.
All right. All right, then we have...
Our, and our. Right. And typically in your O-U-R, you get that one. Yeah.
I will be there in 2 hours to pick you up, said your mom.
It's when we have the O-U-R and the A-R-E that you're interchanging. And you can't do that. And you can't do that. And you can't do that. Can't do it. Because O-U-R, that's a pronoun, people. Belongs to us. And yes. Our Grammar Girls video. Yeah. Our YouTube channel. You can't say our YouTube channel, A-R-E. That's not cool. But you can say we are the best Grammar Girl chicks on the internet. Yeah, you can. Because we are, A-R-E. Alright, sorry I coughed over you. No worries.
Okay.
Next up, adjectives versus adverbs.
All right, you cover the adjectives, I'll cover the adverbs.
Dunzo. Okay, adjectives. What is an adjective? Shout it out. Yes. Okay, good. They're words that describe other words, right? So it's the part of speech that describes. So what color was my wearable blanket? It was slate. That's an adjective.
Yep.
Describing it.
It's describing her noun. That shirt, that thing.
Yep.
Okay.
So
adverbs also describe, but they don't describe nouns. They describe, and put this on the camera for you right here, on the TV. Adverbs describe adjectives, they describe verbs, and they describe other adverbs. If her shirt is gray, or slate, whichever you prefer, how gray is it? Well, in order to tell you how gray, we need an adverb. So it's light gray, and so that light is an adverb describing the adjective gray.
there you go.
But we could go further and say, well, how light is it? It's very light gray. So now you have an adverb describing another adverb, which consequently is describing your adjective. You want to cover the adverbs that also describe verbs?
Yeah, so how is an action being performed? So when you think about adverbs describing verbs, think about how the action is performed. Because what's a verb again? We talked about this last time.
She just gave you a hint.
Shout it out. There we go. Yeah, okay. So it's an action word.
Let's say the action was
puking. Did you see my tongue? It's because I was eating Skittles. I know.
I thought you were eating Jell-O.
Nope, not Jell-O. I was eating Skittles. So how was I eating the Skittles? Voraciously.
Ooh,
That's
what does
a
that
fun
mean?
word,
That is
huh?
a fun word. What's that mean?
Yeah.
Voraciously.
Voraciously. I could not get enough of those Skittles. Yeah. So voraciously is the adverb in that sentence that is explaining how the action is being performed.
Yeah, and
Eating.
many adverbs, especially those that are working with verbs, end in an ly, like voraciously, quickly.
And so, yeah, so Peterson was puking before. She wasn't really, thank God. We don't want that.
I was dry heaving.
Yeah. So, how did she puke in the bathroom? Violently. Yeah, not on camera.
That was a real one.
Yeah. Like my cat. Yeah, well, he has kind of long hair. So in his case, how does Caspian puke? Frequently. All the time. Freaking cat.
So capitalization is next.
That's pretty easy.
It is pretty easy.
Think.
And yet,
we're looking at your presentations, and we're seeing lowercase proper nouns like Jake and Mickey.
And the title of a book.
Jacob. Yeah, and Runner.
Come
which
on.
is the title of a book.
Yeah, you can't do that. Harper Lee for To Kill a Mockingbird, can I tell you? Small letters I saw in there. No cats in Harper Lee. It's her name.
Come on. Come on, people.
All right. So,
Proper nouns need to be capitalized.
they do.
Yeah. Also, the start of a sentence needs to be capitalized.
Please.
You can do it. We believe in you.
It's not a text message.
Woo! Yeah, you're not texting your BFF.
Last but not least on the caps is that if it's specific, it's got a much better chance of being capitalized. Let me give you a couple examples. Who's our governor right now?
Evers. Tony Evers.
Okay, so if I'm talking about Governor Evers, I would capitalize the G in governor.
Because it's part of his title.
But if I said my brother wants to be governor someday, Then I don't capitalize it because it's just generally talking about the job of becoming a governor. If I'm talking about a star in the sky, I don't capitalize that. If I'm talking about the North Star,
Specific star.
then
you do.
North and Star.
What about directions, P?
Okay, so like turn south on Drexel? No. But I am moving to the south. Then I would capitalize south.
Now, let's talk about names. When do you capitalize mom and when don't you?
Okay, if I'm just talking about like my mom is totally awesome, no, I don't capitalize there. But if I say, hey mom, I love you.
More meatloaf!
Yeah, more meatloaf, give me some of that meatloaf.
Then you capitalize it. If you can stick in a name, then it needs to be capitalized.
Hey Judy, give me some of that meatloaf.
Is your Judy picking us up?
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
So we don't capitalize it.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey ma! More meatloaf!
Next, confusing words.
Okay, so we have fewer and less. So if it can be counted, you use
Fewer,
and if it can't be counted,
less.
less. Okay.
She had less gas than I did when we ate buffalo chicken dip. Less gas.
Yeah.
You can't count gas. You can count farts, fewer farts, but less
not
gas.
Yeah. Got it?
Somebody write that on the board. That's good.
Less gas, fewer farts. That's how you remember it.
Past versus past is yours. So, P-A-S-T happened in the past. So, not the future, but behind us, in the past. But past, P-A-S-S-E-D, that means that is the past tense of the verb pass. So, it's a verb. Yes. So, she passed me the gravy to put all over my mashed potatoes. With your meatloaf. Yeah, with my meatloaf. Alright, so when I was looking this up, here's what I found out. Past, P-A-S-S-E-D, that's a verb. P-A-S-T is either a noun or an adjective. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be right. The past haunts me. That's a noun. Yeah. As an adjective, my past experiences went to a different church. Yeah, that works.
Hanged and hung is next. So it's always hung. I hung the clothes on the line. I hung the
holiday
towel.
lights.
I hung the holiday lights. But if a person, unfortunately, were to be killed by hanging, it's hanged.
I know. Doesn't sound like it should be that way, but it is.
Yeah, it is. Borrow and lend is next.
Okay, so borrow and lend. So we have this arrangement, right? Where if you are the one who's giving, you are doing the lending. If you are the one who is receiving, you are borrowing. So you borrow books from the library, they lend them to you. However, in but.
Okay, so a lot of students want to start that next sentence with but. So they have a first sentence like, I wanted to pass the class. Period.
But I didn't really want to go all the time.
Period. No, you can't start a sentence with but. You just can't.
Can't.
But you can start a sentence with however. I really wanted to pass the class.
However,
I didn't go all the time.
it was too hard to get up. Don't be that guy.
Yeah, don't be that guy.
Don't do
Last but not least, between and among. If there's two, it's between. There's a bookshelf.
Between Thole and P-Dog.
That's right. But if there's more than two, three or more,
Yes.
among. What
Yeah.
was that great example you got?
Oh, okay. So there were 6 sad sack Bears fans among the Packers fans at Lambeau Field.